Okay, so we're going to do a valve guides on a Nissan Frontier truck, and as you've found out already, most of the valve keeper tools and valve removal tools don't work for this type of head. So there's been a lot of other stuff that I've looked up, but I've actually come up with another way of doing it here since I don't have some of those other means. What I've done is I've taken a socket, and this actually happens to be a 15/16 socket, and I cut it out to give myself enough room to get in there with the keepers. They say you can do this through the top on some of those with a magnet. That works to get it out, but getting it back in, I found out the magnets didn't work to get the keepers back in. I couldn't get it to work. So I'm going to show you how I did this. This is just an extra one because I put this in here to give myself just a little bit of room because of the way my press is. What I've got is just a manual press. This is actually a pretty big one. You could use a lot smaller one, but this is one I had, so it works. Obviously you don't need that much pounds, but trying to push this in by hand and do it by hand, one hand doing the wrench and a socket and one hand putting the keepers in, it was just a zoo. So I'll show you how this works. This works to take them out as well. So you put the tool on top of the valve spring and the retainer there. Got the rags underneath the valves underneath here. What that does is it actually gives me ability to slant this thing, and it doesn't have to be spot on at the right angle. But you can push that down you can ball up your rag a little more right under the valve you need. That lets it set square with the press. Push this down. Okay, now these little tweezer things. I've got a little bit of assembly lube on the valve to help make it sticky. Get your retainer, make sure it's going the right direction. One goes in the back, like so. The other one goes in the front side of it. So, you see they both drop down in there. See that? And then you'll seat it in there, make sure it seats alright. And you pop it out, and voila. And the reverse to get them out of there, you just do the same thing, push down on it. But you can use a small magnet to get the keepers out. You don't have to use tweezers. It's a little easier with the magnet to get them out because they're hard to grab. So, but anyway, that'll do it.